You're watching Let's Chat.
For the past several weeks, we have had folks in here in this very studio during this very time slot, throwing down the Red Kettle Challenge to benefit the Salvation Army. This Monday is no exception. This lady is here to talk about doing a challenge. Does she look familiar? She should. It is Chattanooga City Court Judge Sherry Patey. Judge Patey, good morning to you.
Good morning.
You brought Major Mark Smith along from the Salvation Army. Major, good morning.
Good morning.
Do you think I wasn't going to take it easy on Judge Patey?
I hoped you would.
She's a judge, for crying out loud. Of course I would take it easy on her. Yeah. Seriously, good morning to you both.
Good morning.
Judge Patey, just a moment. Major Mark, tell me where we stand now.
So we're doing well. The donations are starting to come in.
Good.
We haven't yet met our goal, and it's going to take a while, but we're doing well.
Any rough idea of how many to go before the goal is achieved? Oh. You can ballpark it.
And how many challenges to go? We need about 10 more challenges.
About 10 more challenges.
Yeah.
All right. I think we'll be able to take care of that.
Yes.
Now we shift over to Judge Patey. Judge Patey, you apparently a longtime believer in and supporter of the Salvation Army, and you're on their advisory board. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Why?
I started volunteering probably 20 years ago, and my mother got me started volunteering with the Salvation Army. My first experience was at the distribution center where the families come to pick up the gifts when their children have been selected from the angel tree.
That'll open your eyes, won't it?
It really will, and you see the excitement and the appreciation that the parents have when they come to pick up the gifts. And at that point, I just thought, you know, I want to be a part of this. So now I'm on the advisory board. You know, my mother has been volunteering a lot longer than I have, and she still volunteers with the Salvation Army.
Good for her.
Yeah.
Good for her. So, as in so many other things relating to the Salvation Army, it's always more fun when you get the whole family involved. Mm-hmm. What is it like from the chair you're sitting in to have Judge Patey and her mom taking part in what you're trying to do every year?
It's really beautiful. They are a great contributor, both time and resources. The Salvation Army, we can't do what we do without people like Judge Patey and her mother. We can't. We need people to come alongside us because there's so much work to be done. And so we greatly appreciate them.
And Judge Patey will also tell you that, as will her mother, that it's not just around the holiday time that the Salvation Army needs your support. All around the calendar, 12 months a year, the Salvation Army needs your help, your time, certainly your donations. We were kicking off this segment talking about the Red Kettle Challenge, which, do you have a challenge that you're going to throw down?
I do have a challenge.
Well, let's hear it.
My mom and I have a team, Team Patey, and we are going to challenge Major and Area Command in the Red Kettle Challenge.
Major
and Area Command.
And Major and Area Command in the Red Kettle Challenge. You could find yourself up against some pretty stiff competition here.
I'm telling you, it was unexpected that I was going to get challenged, but I like to rise to a challenge, and we will take the challenge on, and we will win. Judge Patey. Okay, we will win.
A little trash talking here. Y'all go right ahead. We'll blow out the rest of the show if y'all want to just have a little trash talk in between.
We'll see. We'll see about that.
Well, it's going to be a tough one. They're doing pretty well with their challenge. They're not done yet, but they're doing pretty well.
How late is too late to begin a Red Kettle Challenge?
I would say it's never too late. Right up to Christmas Eve, we could take challengers on. Absolutely.
Right up until Christmas Eve.
That's right.
All right. Judge Patey mentioned a few moments ago about being out at the distribution center. What date is that going to occur?
So we distribute on the 16th and the 17th of December. So we're encouraging people to get their gifts back. If they've adopted an angel already, please bring the gifts back because it takes time to process those, to sort through everything, and to get it ready to distribute.
All right. Judge Patey, again, thanks so much for your challenge, your time, and your longevity in supporting the Salvation Army. I know in your position you've got to get approached by a lot of different charitable organizations, all of which are good. Well, why do you keep going back to the Salvation Army? Why do you keep saying yes?
Well, there's always a need. And the thing I like about the Salvation Army is they help people year-round, like you said. It's not just at Christmas, but that's probably the time that more people are the most familiar with the Salvation Army because they hear about the Red Kettles, or they hear about the Angel Tree, or they see people ringing the bell at different department stores or the malls. And so that just brings awareness at this time of year. But really, the Salvation Army helps thousands of people every year, all year.
All right, and that's certainly the case in point. We've preached about that here for years. The Salvation Army does need your help 24 hours a day, 52 weeks a year, especially at the holidays when they're working to do the most good for youngsters and for senior citizens who are definitely in need. Judge Patey, the only thing I could say is I was thinking you were going to challenge Judge Russell Bean, and I was going to put the first $100 in your kennel. If you want to do 2 of them, put the squeeze on them when you go down. Russell Bean, do you hear? $100. Bring it here, or take it to Judge Patey's Red Kettle Challenge. Major Mark Smith, Judge Sherry Patey, thank you both so much for joining us. You can find out more about the great work the Salvation Army does day in, day out. Just check out the website, csarmy.org. Again, csarmy.org.